What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. Sure to have a couple guests tap it in a few minutes, but until then, we just gonna get down, run through a couple of these topics. Won't be before y'all long, and we'll be back at you later on this evening for the NBA, NFL talks. You know what I mean? But for now, we're gonna chop it up this weekend. Boxing to DC, what up? We got Gary Russell Jr. out of Atlantic City this weekend. Fight Mark Magsayo. Should be a pretty good fight. You know, dude's a pretty good puncher. Like to bring pressure. You know, most of us, we banking on Gary's speed and experience to get him through. You know, get him the dub and might even get a stoppage. But like I said, the guy he's fighting a pretty tough guy. Strong guy, big puncher, gonna come forward, gonna be aggressive. You know what I mean? So should be an exciting fight. You know what I mean? It'll be on Showtime this weekend. And if you got the means to get out there to Atlantic City to tap in and, you know, support the DMV's own Gary Russell, that'll be a good idea. But like I said, it's gonna be a good fight. Definitely gonna be a good fight, a must watch. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you know, we're gonna go through these. But like I said, good fight. Good fight. Definitely one worth watching. Definitely worth watching, and I wouldn't go far. Because, like I said, there's a lot of fireworks going to still come from this one. Because, like I said, dude that he's fighting is really, really, really aggressive. He's really going to come across the ring, and he's really going to try to, you know, put a lot of pressure on Gary, trying to land a big shot. So, which would leave great opportunities for Gary as well. So, definitely a must watch. It's definitely going to be an action-packed fight. You know, definitely worth a fight worth looking into. And that's this weekend again, Atlantic City. Gary Russell Jr. versus Mark Magsayo. Other news, it looks like Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez is going to be a thing. At least that's what they're in the talks. So they say the talks are near and close to being complete. So Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez seems to be in the works. And now I'm going to flat out say it. I don't know for you. Well, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. But me personally, I think that this may have a lot to do with that lawsuit. I think Bob knows how close Shakur is with Terrence, and I think he go and say, I'm gonna go ahead and get Terrence, get Shakur what he's looking for before he did, because you know I already got his big brother suing me. You know what I mean? And for those that wanna tap in, I'm gonna put the link in the comment section as I always do. Y'all want to come in and talk your talk. You know what I mean? But tell me what y'all think. Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. What y'all think about that fight? You know what I mean? I like it a lot. You know what I mean? I like that fight a lot. I think, of course, I don't see anybody. I think Shakur, I think the world of Shakur, so I don't see Shakur losing to Valdez. I see him putting on a clinic and looking good while he do it. And, you know, getting ready to move on to bigger and better things, but that's on the line. But it took him forever to get that fight. It seemed that once Terrence Crawford dropped that lawsuit and put those things in the air, seems like Top Rank is a little bit more in a hurry to give Shakur what he wants. Because I think they don't want Shakur to jump ship, and they definitely don't want Shakur to put out, because you can't lose Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? You want to at least have some shot at, you know, the future as things move on down the line. But like I said, I think Shakur puts on a clinic. against Oscar Valdez, but definitely it's going to be an exciting fight because, again, Oscar Valdez is going to be a fighter that's going to press the issue. He's going to come towards Shakur, and that'll be, be more to his liking. But I see Shakur putting on a wonderful performance. But I do think that this fight was pressured by the lawsuit from Terrence Crawford. And speaking of that lawsuit, I'm not going to spend but so much more time on that because I think it's pretty much been plastered all over social media for the last few days. And then pretty much all you're gonna hear is what you heard is pretty much out there now. They even got the actual copy of the lawsuit plastered all over social media now. You can actually read what's in the lawsuit. How that happened, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if that's legal. But anyway, that's out there. So, but here's the thing. It's a lawsuit that, again, I agree, he's not going to win a lawsuit. Not going to win a lawsuit, but at anything, it will put him out there. So when they finally get finished with Ugas and Earl, the winner of that fight, it will make the fight much bigger because Terrence Crawford will be on America's eyes from that point on. But it did bring out a lot. See, what I want to say is, listen, some of the people that was longtime supporters of Terrence Crawford are now all of a sudden turning their back on him just because he says it was a racial issue with Bob Earl. See what I'm saying? That goes to show you, fellas, and go to show him that some of these people that he thought was his supporters wasn't really his supporters. They had agendas because if they ride with you, they ride with you. You know what I mean? You did nothing wrong. You showed up for every fight. You tried to fight whoever they put in front of you. You tried to fight all the champions, but your promoter held you back. And for reasons unknown, your promoter didn't put you in positions that you were supposed to be for reasons unknown. Listen, Floyd Mayweather showed you once he left Top Rank, he became the biggest attraction in all the boxing. And he started right from the same. And I don't want everybody to be like, well, Floyd is different. No, Floyd is not different. Floyd was once in the same position Terrence Crawford was in. Is in now. He's no different situation. Floyd was in the same exact place that Terrence Crawford is now. You know what I mean? Floyd had won a couple weight classes, 130, 135, was on his way to 140 when he decided that, hey, man, I want to be the biggest attraction in the game, and you're not getting me there. And he got up out of there and went on over there and became, the rest is history. So Terrence Crawford is and Terrence Crawford is knocking people out. He's cleared 3 weight classes. Simple. You know what I mean? Simple. So let's not say everybody said, well, he's not Floyd and Floyd. No. Terrence Crawford is in the same position Floyd was once in. You know what I mean? And now he's out there. Now he's has an opportunity to actually do similar because he's a free agent. This lawsuit is definitely going to make him a target. The lawsuit is definitely going to make him a target, and the lawsuit is definitely going to make more people pay attention to him. So yes. And the link is in the comment section for those that want to tap in. But like I said, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. And then this, like I said, his next fight probably, going to be the winner against Ugas Spence. More than likely, there's going to be Earl Spence. We'll talk about the Ugas Spence fight a little more in depth a little later, a different time. But that more than likely will be Spence. Will make the fight humongous. It'll be a lot of eyes. He's going to get the biggest payday he ever had in his life. So yeah, definitely. So that's what I think about that. But like I said, the dude looked like the lawsuit is having an effect because, like I said, just like that, a fight that Shakur Stevenson has been begging for years, he magically got it just like that. Or it looked like they're in the works of getting it just like that. So sometimes, it takes these things to move the boat because I think definitely he's trying to make Shakur happy because, like I said, Terrence is gone. There's no coming back. There's no fixing it. There will be no Josh Taylor, Terrence Crawford fight. That's not going to happen. I'm not sure if he's just going to sit back and wait for the winner, Ugas or whatever, or he's going to fight a fight in between. But what we do know is if he does fight a fight, more than likely, it would not be against Jerron Boots Ennis. He has a fight coming up. I did see his opponent, but it slipped past me. Also in the pipeline, we still got a couple interviews in the pipeline. It's hard working, like I tell the people before, it's hard coordinating schedules with the fighters because some of them got a lot going on. We will have Adrian Broner, Clarissa Shields, and Floyd's trainer GT on as soon as he get through with his rigorous schedule. I talked to Erskine the Hammer Lubin Saturday night, so he's in the pipeline too. You know what I mean? So yeah, we working. You know what I mean? And of course, we got other guys coming through. But what up, man? What's on y'all mind? What y'all talking about today? Y'all kind of shy in the comment section. What's going on? You know, Devin Haney and Kambosos look like they're getting I don't know. They seem to be getting closer, but then they seem to be further away. You know what I mean? Kambosos said they wait for Eddie Hearn to make a deal for the zone. They want the zone to host the fight in Australia for Devin Haney and Kambosos, and so it's a lot of back and forth. But it looked like they're moving away from the Lomachenko and Kambosos fight and more towards the Devin Haney and Kambosos fight, which is the right fight to do. Which is the right fight. Which is the right fight to do. You know what I mean? I think many would like to see. Talk to me in the comment section. And for those that want to tap in, the link right there is in the comment section as well. But like I said, what y'all want to talk about today? Cowboy hat on, you from DC for sure. Oh my goodness. What up?
Hey, what's going on, man? It seems like you always doing a show when I'm outside going for a walk, man. But how you doing?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, I'm still salty about the Cowboys losing yesterday. But other than that, I'm all right.
You a Cowboy fan, man?
Yeah, dude, I grew up. I'm from Texas. Live in Texas. I grew up an hour and a half from Dallas, so yeah, it's Cowboys Nation with me, man.
The first topic I hit was Valdez and Shakur Stevenson look like they're nearing the deal. Now, do you think that had anything to do with the lawsuit or no?
No, I think it had to do with money because Shakur been trying to get Valdez before Valdez moved up. So that fight's been a year and a half, 2 years in the making, maybe. I think it's more the fact that they both want to get paid, and they realize, like, look, this unification bout's gonna put some money in your pocket, so why not?
You don't think the lawsuit sped this up? Because he been begging for Valdez for a minute.
I think what happened. This is what I think. I think Valdez's negative his drug test, and the fact that people weren't happy with that made them say, look, you're gonna have to redeem yourself. You gotta show people that you deserve to be the champion, and we're gonna have to take a tough fight. That's what I think. I think it had to do more with the fact that Shakur Stevenson is coming. Valdez, however we want to word it, there was some suspicion and a lot of things going on with his title defense that he's going to have to prove himself now. I think I had to do more with that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay on the line. I'm on the line saying I think the lawsuit made him want to make Shakur happy because Shakur is like Bud is like Shakur big brother. You know what I mean? So also, yeah, Carlton Harbor. I'm from the DMV. You know what I mean? I'm from the DMV. What else? Well, Kambosos and Devin Haney look like they're nearing a deal, but I don't know. It's weird. It's like the closer they get to the deal, it looked like they're further away from the deal. So I mean, it looked like they was closing on the deal, but now it looked like they're looking for Eddie Hearn to make an offer to Kambosos, which is weird, and then for it to be on the zone, and then they're gonna go from there. But that's weird though. I never seen that before. That's why it's
In
like
what?
because Kambosos is the A side. So why the A side want the B side to make an offer? I never seen that
Well,
before.
no. There's A side and B side really don't have to do. A side and B side comes from with who's putting up the money. If I'm putting up the money, I kind of have the juice, the power to making things happen. Nothing against Lou DiBella, but he doesn't have a TV deal. I don't know how his money's looking. So yeah, Hearn would be the one to say, "Look, I got the zone and millions of dollars behind me, so I am the A side when it comes to this because I'm paying you to fight my guy." So they're the A side on this one.
They're not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, A side.
Oh,
Well, think about like this. A and B side always comes down to who is putting up the money because they're the ones that got to make sure that at the end of the fight, your check clears. Now you may have the belts, but I got to make sure that that check and your request are being met. So if if you want the money, you're gonna have to kind of bend to what I'm kind of staying for. That's the whole A and B side.
Basement Boxing Talks in the building. What you got on your mind, Basement Boxing Talk?
Hey, what's up, basement?
Hey, what's good? What's good? How everybody going?
What up, man? What you got on your mind today, man?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
See, there you go. See, I'm asking you to come in hot and heavy. But okay, right now we're talking about, first of all, we was talking about Shakur Stevenson, looked like he gonna get the Oscar Valdez fight. And then we talking about George Kambosos and okay, hold on. Take it from the guy. From the beginning, this weekend, January 22nd, live from New Atlantic City, New Jersey. We got Gary Russell Jr. versus Mark Magsayo, which should be a pretty exciting fight because, like I said, the guy Gary is fighting is a big puncher, very aggressive. But we're looking for Gary Russell to use his, skills and his experience to get the fight, to get that done. And then we got. So, what y'all think about that fight, first of all?
I honestly don't know. I haven't seen Gary Russell fight in a while, and I'm not too familiar with the other guys. So I'm gonna go with Russell because I at least know who he is. But it might, I mean, it might be an upset. It might be a barn burner. I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Don't say upset. We ain't speaking that in existence. We ain't speaking that in existence out here. What you got, Basement? What you think about the Gary Russell fight coming up this weekend?
Uh, like what Brandon said, I really don't know too much about his opponent, but I did a little investigating on him, whatever. But I feel Gary Russell he have a stoppage. It should be a stoppage for real.
Okay. Then we got look like they nearing the deal. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez. And Basement, do you think the Terrence Crawford lawsuit made them speed up this Oscar Valdez deal? I do. Brandon don't. But what you think?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
used to.
think it might have been maybe some other influencers. You feel me? Who Shakur got around him that made Bob make this fight. You feel me? Without saying names.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You ain't gotta say no names. Maybe. 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 I don't know what's going on. Like I was just telling him with the Kambosos, Devin Haney situation, because like I said, they're looking for Lou DiBella is Kambosos advisor, promoter, manager, but he doesn't have a platform. So pretty much Devin Haney, they're gonna have to be on Devin Haney's platform, which is the zone. So Hearn's gonna have to make a deal. But like I say, it looked like they're going more toward that fight than the Lomachenko fight.
But you know, the one thing I was gonna say is that if they try to do this fight in Australia, I mean, Australia is becoming very strict with COVID. So I don't know what their plans are. But if they're gonna do it in Australia, they can't be taking 4 months to make the fight because one little uptick in COVID in Australia shuts down. So they would need to really make sure that they're gonna do it, they do it, get it done. Don't don't be trying to delay and push back and postpone. Get it over with.
Hey, you right because they just let the tennis guy. He tried to get they restricted his visa from going to play over there in Australia. So yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. I really still don't see that fight happening, bro.
Why not? Where they gonna go? If the ball is now, listen. I'm gonna say this to y'all right now, and I'm putting this out there. If Eddie Hearn does not pull this fight off for Devin Haney, I don't want to hear nobody else bringing that dude up to me no more. It's definitely something going on. If he can't get this, there's no reason why he can't secure this fight. Absolutely no reason. I want to know what reason why they couldn't get it done. Why not? The ball is in your court.
No, I don't disagree with you. Like I said, I don't see a reason why they couldn't make the fight unless it's just something like logistically it's just impossible. Other than that, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to make this fight.
Yeah,
If
what could
both
be?
sides want it, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, what could be logistically impossible? Did you? And by the way, did anybody see any of y'all out there, even in the comment section? Did any of y'all see the Joe Smith fight this weekend? What you think about Joe Smith?
I mean, Joe Smith is who I thought he was. He's a hard puncher. He's a hard worker. He's not the most skilled boxer, but I mean, he's gonna give it 100%. That's how I see Joe Smith, and I can't hate him for that.
I mean, for those that watched the fight, to me, it was kind of weird because I thought like because the dude had the high guard, he was moving pretty good. What up, Talib? The dude was in the high guard. He was moving pretty good. Now it could be because they say Joe Smith hit hard, man. Could be Joe Smith hit so hard that he didn't want to keep punching. But it looked like to me that if he'd have kept on punching and kept his hands going, he might have been able to get at Joe. Because like I said, his punches was leaving marks on Joe. So, but then again, like I said, maybe Joe just hit that hard, but Joe was able to get the stoppage. And now he said he's looking for Baby or Canelo. I want that Bad B fight. I want that Bad B.
I'll go. I'm happy with either one of those. If you give me Better BF, if you give me Bivol, if you give me Canelo against Joe Smith, I'm watching that fight.
He fought Bivol already.
That's going to be a good.
He fought Bivol already.
Well, I'm saying if he fought Bivol again, I'm happy with it.
Nah, I don't want to see it again. I want him to get a shot at Better Beef. I like that fight. I want to see. Listen, one of them going to sleep that fight. Either Better Beef going to sleep or Joe, but one of them going out of here. That fight cannot go the distance.
I agree. I mean, it'd be a great fight. It's just there's no money in it. It's like it'd be a really good fight, but there's no money in it. Like,
why they sell that? Why couldn't you sell it? It's an in-house fight too. Why they can't sell it?
Well, because they don't have enough fans. I mean, let's be real. Better BF and Joe Smith are not huge ticket sellers, so they wouldn't be able to get the kind of money that you would think they could get for it. They could probably get $1 million each. Because it's not a fight that fans aren't going to be dying to watch that fight. They're not going to be spending.
Why not? Hold on, man.
Let's think about it, right? Better BF doesn't have a huge American following. Joe Smith has a following, but he doesn't have a huge following. So you're not going to be able to do it like the MGM Grand or someplace where you're going to get 50,000 people to buy it. So it's like, okay, I don't know where you would do it, but it'd be a good fight. It just would not be a huge demand, a huge ticket seller. That's all.
I think that now hold on. They're gonna sell the tickets. The tickets are sold. That's you mean in terms of globally people watching it and pay-per-view and all that. That you may got an argument, but wherever they fighting gonna sell out. They're gonna sell that out.
Well, but think about it, right? If you did it in New York, you could sell it in New York. But New York is so expensive. New York is so expensive to do boxing. So it's like, okay, you could sell, but you're going to end up spending more. So it's kind of like, where do you do it where you know you're going to sell out at? And that's where the problem lies with that. But that's the problem. That's where it lies. I don't think
there's no way they can go that they can't sell that fight out. Because, I know Barry B's country is going to support him, and I know that, and Joe Smith fans going to follow him too. I think there's no place they won't sell out. They'll sell out the arena. Now, all the other logistics, whether talking about the pay-per-views and this, that, and the third, that's up for debate. But whatever arena they fighting in, they selling that out.
Maybe they sell it out, but there's no money to be made because you have to spend more money to get it than you are that you're going to make for it. It's not a huge fight that people are dying for. Like they'll make more money fighting Canelo. Like they both know that. Look, if I fight Canelo, I can make 3 times what I would make fighting Joe Smith and Better BF. They know that. So their best bet is to go for Canelo if they can get Canelo. If not, then try to make it if you can make it, but don't expect to make too much money.
I think that's a good fight. I mean, definitely for, like I said, you got 2 bangers, 2 big punches, 2 savage punches in the ring. They both got championships. It's like they both got a title. I think it's an excellent fight. I don't see.
Here's what I say: if you could put it on as a co-main event to Valdez and Stevenson, you got yourself a hell of a card for pay-per-view there.
My man Talib said both fighters have never turned down a fight because of money. It can be made just to become undisputed.
That's not how boxing works.
Huh?
But boxing doesn't work like that. If I offer you and say I want you to fight Better BF, but I can only offer you 600,000, 700,000,
he getting more than that.
They're not. Look how much he made for this fight.
I don't know how much he made for this fight.
Yeah, he didn't make. He made about, I think, 400,000. So they're not going to be able to offer him 1.2 or 1.3 million for it, because ESPN is not going to. Well, you only have a budget, so ESPN is not going to want to go over too much of their budget. They already know that. Look, looking at metrics and everything.
But he just, I
There's
mean,
no
he fought
money
a
there.
replacement fighter just a minute ago. He fought a replacement fighter.
Yeah, I know, but they still gonna look at it and say, well, how many fans were there watching it? Even though it's a replacement fighter, they gotta look at it and say, well, advertising dollars says we can only make so much off of this when he fights. So they're gonna so they would need another anchor fight to help bring in viewers for it.
I'm saying, like I said, this is two world champions. This is two world champions, two big punches. You know what I mean? We will forever be enshrined in our mind as Joe Smith is the man that knocked Bernard Hopkins out the ring. We will always remember that. So I don't think I think all I'm saying is this: the logistics and the politics part, I don't know, but I know the fans, us diehards, we watching that fight.
Oh yeah, I mean the fight's a good fight to make. The fight would be a great fight to make. But it's kind of like what Tim Smith said when, and Tim Smith kind of backed up Bob Aaron. We talked about paying for the Spence and Crawford fight. It's hard to get the money for it and make it make sense.
My bad, fella. I'm back.
No, you good, basement. But I mean, I would love to watch that fight. I would love to
What
watch
fight?
that fight.
What fight?
Bivol, Better BF and Joe Smith. I think it'd be a great fight to watch. It wouldn't like I don't know. It's not going to the cards. It's somebody's getting knocked out.
Definitely
So it'd be a
somebody getting
great
knocked
card.
out.
Yeah, it'd be a
Definitely
great
somebody
fight.
getting knocked out. Yeah. Somebody definitely getting knocked out. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
only thing, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, that'd be a great fight for light heavyweight because you'd have two guys, two belts, two hard punchers, and I mean, and there's no way it would be a boring fight. It's impossible.
What you got going on over there, basement?
Ah, man, in the mix of getting the house situated and everything. You already know.
All right.
But what's good though? I'm here. I'm back.
We just asked you a question. What you think about Bear B
Better
and Joe
be
Smith? And Joe
and Joe
Smith.
Smith.
I don't want to see Joe Smith and Canelo, but go ahead.
I mean, that's a victory for Joe Smith. I see.
Over Better B?
Yeah, he might. Yeah, I can see Joe Smith might win. It's gonna be a hard one. Gonna be a hard one. You
You
got
got
better
to stop
beat.
it. You got to, I
You
don't
got better
know.
beat.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
They
listen to
both can
this.
crack, though.
Listen to
They
this.
both can crack.
Yeah, they both can crack. But listen to this. Joe Smith got to come out there and really use that jab, man. Because he got some reach, man. That last fight he just fought the other day, man. He ain't impressed me with his jab, bro. He ain't impressed me with that jab where he probably been popping that jab and controlling that guy, man. But especially with the guy had what he only had 8 day notice too for the fight.
I personally listen. I want to ask you something for those that did watch the fight, and if you get a chance to leave, go back and watch the fight. It looked like to me though, man. I couldn't understand it. That could be Joe hit hard. Could be just Joe hit that hard because I was like, man, the shots is there, but dude not taking them, and why he not letting his hands go? Because like I said, when he was landing, you could see the marks on Joe's face.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had Joe all red. He had him
Yeah.
red. He had him
I
red.
thought I was like, and then when he started walking towards Joe, I was like, okay, he might let him out get Joe up out of here. But then all of a sudden he just started laying on the
Yeah,
rope. When he started laying on the rope, I said, oh Lord, it's the beginning of the end. I don't know. Listen to me.
I forgot what round that was. I think he was laying on them ropes, and Joe hit him with a good
Listen,
one.
I don't watch like 4 fights this year. I don't know what it is about all these fighters. All of a sudden, they want to lay on the ropes and keep dipping their head to the side against these punches. I don't
Ah, man,
know.
you talking about your boy, man.
No, I done seen it in like 4 different fights. Like Caleb Plant did it.
Kelly Plant. Yep,
Wilder did it.
Wilder did it.
This boy did it. Who is teaching y'all that? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. That is like you're leaving yourself open for somebody to give you brain damage. What is wrong with y'all? Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I mean, they keep dipping their head to the side, keep leaning on the rope. What are you doing? What he say? He said it's mental. I see it all the time. Mental breakdown. They gotta stop that. They gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that. All right, moving along. Let me see. Kambosos. We touched on that. Touched on Joe Smith. But I mean, okay. What? Real quick. What's your prediction for Shakur versus Valdez?
I said stoppage too on that one.
Woo.
Yeah. Hey, listen to this, man. I've been watching Shakur and watching him more and more, man. In that last fight, bro, I done watched that Heron fight. That grown man strength starting to come upon, and I can see him stopping Valdez. It's gonna be late rounds. Watch, it's gonna be a body shot though. He gonna hit Valdez with a body shot. It's gonna stop him. I'm saying about the 10th round, maybe.
Yeah, Shakur, that's in the work. They said it's pretty much almost a done deal. That Shakur fighting Oscar
Valdez.
Valdez. And like I
Plus,
said, go ahead.
I can see why that fight can be happening too because they both were Bob, so Bob ain't really losing nothing.
Well, he was trying to keep Valdez away from Shakur for a
I
minute.
mean, of course he can, but then okay, now you done lost Crawford. Shakur is probably your next biggest star for real besides Lomo that you got. You feel me? You got to make the fight win. You got to make this fight happen for him. No matter what, you still don't. Bob don't lose.
Facts. Facts. You are absolutely correct. So I'm saying I got Shakur putting on a wonderful clinic, outboxing them, outclassing them, embarrassing them.
If Valdez can make the fight worthy enough, you might see a part two to it.
That is true. That is true. They did want to see Shakur fight Burchett, but I think folks realize that's a mismatch, and then Valdez versus Navarrete. But I think he wants. I think Bob want Shakur to do what he do. He want Navarrete and Shakur to be the big fight out of that weight class because I think it just make more sense. It make more sense for Navarrete to fight Shakur because I think it looked like I think it's clear that Valdez can't be neither one of them. If you ask me, you know what I mean. That's
Yeah,
it.
I kind of feel you. I feel you on that one.
I don't think Valdez can be neither one of them. You know what I mean. I think Navarrete chops him up.
But
That's also
I see Bob riding the Shakur Stevenson wave for a minute, bro.
he got no chance. Now he got to rise and star Navarrete too. I think that steroid situation plus the way he looked in his last fight dimmed the light on Oscar Valdez a little bit. But I definitely think that
Yep, yep.
no, he got a future in with Navarrete. So that's a big fight that him and Shakur can make. I don't see nobody doing nothing to him right now.
Yeah. So damn, I had a list of little things we could have talked about
Well,
too.
go ahead, man. Let's
Hold on,
go.
let me get my list. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
But yeah. Come on, man. And matter of fact, on this, why we talking, right? I don't want to say this guy's name, right? But I seen the interview on Barbershop Conversation that everybody was talking about where he so-called schooled by Bill Haney. I didn't get that. Because Bill was firing some stuff back that he couldn't answer. Am I wrong? Basement. Basement. You know what I mean? For those that ain't been keeping up, Bill Haney and I don't want to say this guy's name. And this individual had a nice little back and forth on barbershop conversations the other night. So I didn't see where everybody say he's so-called school Bill Haney. I ain't get that. I could be wrong, but I ain't get that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that. What coach had today? I seen Coach Haney crazy. Respect is gone. It's mine. It was mine. I retired. Nah, man. Don't give him a pass. Give him a pass. Give him a pass for that. Give him a pass for that because I think, me personally, I think that whole spawn situation that he put out there was like to get under. Like I think that's a way of him trying to get under Floyd's skin. They put it to try to get a fight between Devin and Tank going. I can't see no other reason why. I can't see no other reason why he would put that story out there because it really don't hold no weight. It really don't hold no weight that he's so cold that Devin so-called beat up Floyd in sparring when he was, you know what I mean? He said he keep doing it though. I know. But like I said, I think he's doing it to get underneath. I don't see no other. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I don't see no other reason for him to put that story out there because, like I said, that story not moving no mountains. Like nobody's like, oh my God, you hear about Devin Haney beating them Floyd? Nobody even tripping off it. Like it don't carry no weight. So he must be doing it to get under Floyd's skin, to make Floyd say, you know what, Tank, go out there and take care of that for us. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. I can't see, and I can't see no scenario where he beat Floyd up. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense at all. You know what I mean? You're not a puncher. We seen that. You don't tell me you're a bigger puncher in sparring than you are in the fight. You know what I mean? You're not a puncher. I'm not dissing the man. He ain't no puncher. You know what I mean? Floyd done, come on, man. Floyd done been in there with the creme of the creme, top to bottom, wall to wall, treetop tall. Now all of a sudden he getting beat up by I thought it was retaliation because Floyd Tank after he seen us by Devin. Well, there's the thing. Devin and Shakur.
Say what
Devin
now?
and we
What you
talking
say?
about okay, if you're not reading the comment section, we're talking about when you okay, first it started when you told me. Remember I asked you about the situation on Barbershop Conversation with Bill Haney and the other guy?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, he schooled Bill Haney. I didn't get that from that conversation.
I want you to watch the show.
I did watch it. I watched about a good 30, 45 minutes of him going back and forth with Bill Haney.
Right. And what did you get out of it?
He said, I can't wait to tell Haney move up. He gets stronger like Bud did. Where you at, man? I sent you the link. I need you right now. Get off that junk. You're not driving. You're not out there driving. Come on. Look, secondly, my man Talib said he lost respect for Bill Haney for talking about, the spar session that he keep
With
throwing
Floyd.
out there. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's how you know it must be some real live drama going on in between them guys. Because before, for years, that has been kept us under. You know what I mean? Everybody knew that Devin Haney had sparred him or whatever, but it has never been revealed like the way he did. Like I seen that interview and Bill Haney came out like, man, shit, man, he whooped his ass.
Let me ask you something, bro.
So
Right?
it got to be something personal going on between them, bro.
I think he trying to get Floyd to put Devin in the ring with Tank. I think he doing it to get at Tank, to try to get underneath his skin so he'll give him Tank.
Yep, that could be a possible. That could be a possible move too. That'll be a good fight, great fight. That fight would have to be a what? Maybe you can make the fight at 135.
And then my man talking about he want to see him go up to 140 and get stronger. But let me say this, man. If Teofimo at 140, Haney will be at 140, right?
All them guys be at 140 soon.
But imagine something. How many of them going to duck Gary Antoine?
Ooh,
The shenanigans you got to stop.
Well, no. I mean, just let Gary Antoine keep doing what he doing. Keep progressing. because he a young bull coming up, and then we can really talk about that probably about next
I
year
got.
sometime.
I'm saying I got Twan stopping T.O. right now.
Well, yeah, Lopez
Stopping
moved.
him. I didn't say
Lopez.
good fight. Stopping him. But that's another topic for another time. I just want to put that out there.
I
He said
respect it.
all of them. Yep. Yeah. He said all of them. Yeah, them boys not good. See, that's what I'm saying, man. They see they gonna go to these other weight classes like he just said he wants to see Devin move up and T.O. say he moving up. But they got picks, man. They going up there to try to move around people. Nah, I want to see them in the ring. If you gonna go to 140, then go fight the dogs up there. Go fight the dogs.
I believe with Lopez moving up to 140, it's probably just draining him too much.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If he was to do what they say they try to do, which I doubt they do, which I would think would be hard, but Bob Burnham did it. If they put Josh Taylor will beat the brakes off of Teofimo right now.
Okay, so listen. So is you going off his last fight, or
Who?
are you going off the fight with him and Lomo?
Look, man, the Loma fight is over. That's the honeymoon over. You just lost to Kambosos. The honeymoon over.
But I feel he lost to Kambosos because he went in there trying to prove things to the fans. He predicted a first round knockout, all this bullshit, and he didn't stick to the game plan. When he fought Loma, he really stuck to the game plan, and that's how he was able to execute what he did against Loma.
Hmm. Hmm. Game plan. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you gotta
He
have
said,
a
I don't
game.
think it was weight. I just think we didn't know how good Tio was. I think he's good, not great.
No, because
Hmm.
he didn't fight Kambosos the same way he fought Loma. When
He couldn't. He couldn't.
no, listen. Why? I mean, he could have, but listen. Look how he started the fight. He came into the fight looking for a knockout. He didn't go into the Lomachenko fight looking for a knockout. He went in the Loma fight knowing that that fight was gonna go some distance. And he went out there and he threw the jab and protected and threw the jab and executed his game plan.
Here's the
With
difference. Here's the difference.
Kambosos, he came out there straight slugging, straight trying to get him up out of here, missed, and Kambosos caught him with one. And listen to this. Even when he went back to the corner, his pops didn't tell him like, "Hey, yo, fuck the knockout. Go out there and box and outbox this kid." He didn't tell him that. His father told him, "What the fuck are you doing? Go get this kid out of here. Get him up out of here." That was bad coaching, bro. They both
Listen,
they both had the wrong things on their mind.
he said,
And
look at
Kambosos served their ass.
check this out. He said, no, look at T.O.'s face after the Lomachenko fight. I think if Lomachenko started suit, it might have been a different fight. I disagree with
Man,
that wholeheartedly. Hold on. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. And here's the thing. I think when that fight first started, right, Lomachenko realized from the gate that this kid's hand speed and foot speed was better than he thought it was. See, he was looking to go in there and thought the kid was just gonna come at him reckless, and he'd be able to just counter him and use his hand and foot speed. But T.O.'s hand and foot speed was faster than Loma anticipated. So that's why you see him clamming up, because across from him, he wasn't seeing the openness that he wanted to see.
right.
Yes, sir. But I'm gonna say this right now. Back to the Kambosos thing. Kambosos is not as small as Lomachenko. He's taller than Lomachenko. He's longer than Lomachenko.
Yep.
And Kambosos came to rumble. Kambosos came to rumble. Oh, here we go. We all know. We know if they was a fight again, Loma stop till stop it, bro. Your man ain't
He say
stopping nothing.
he say Lomo stopped Tia.
Your man ain't stopping
Now
nothing.
and see there
He
here
ain't
we go
stopping
again.
nothing.
Listen
He
to
ain't
this.
stopping nothing.
I don't care if Lomo started the first round. If fucking Lopez boxed the same way he boxed against Lomo, no matter what, if Lomo started the first round or he took off the first 5 rounds, whatever people trying to say, he still loses, bro. Man,
Hold on. He seen the openers at the end. Teal's face looked like he went through 12 rounds of war and not 5 rounds. Almost the Comey fight didn't show me anything either. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section for both of y'all. But look, bro, look, like I say, it wasn't like it was a whole bunch of action. He's sitting there, he wasn't even getting hit a lot. He could not match. Teal was bigger than him. Teal was using his size and his length against Loma, and Loma wasn't willing. Okay, Loma, I'm gonna just say it. Loma's skill level wasn't good enough to get it to break down what Teal was doing. That's what I saw. I saw a man lacking in the tool shed what he needed to do to get past a bigger man. That's what I saw. And then once he got going, Teal took a couple rounds off because he knew he was up on the scorecard. And then late in the fight, when he needed to put the pressure on Loma, he did, because Loma had to get saved by the belt in the 12th. Don't y'all forget that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I mean, he did rock that, man. He did rock that, man.
Brandon said send him the link, bro.
I'm putting the link in the comment section. I'm working. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Let me see if I can forward him that.
Or you gonna forward it to him? I'm still gonna put it in the comment section. You can forward to him while
I'm gonna forward to his email.
I'm gonna put it in the comment section. But like I say, man, I seen a man lacking in the tool shed. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't used to fighting bigger dudes that use their size and they length against him like that. I saw a dude lacking the tool shed. That's why I said right now, and that's why I said right now, if they'd have put that Shakur fight together, just Shakur wash and rinse that man. Loma game plan was bad. He didn't start fighting until the 6th or 7th round. But I get you with that.
I sent it to him.
And it's in the comment section. It's a reason why he started late. He started late because he couldn't figure out what that man across from him was doing. Listen, watch this. You really think he beats Loma again? You crazy. He stops 2 and Kambosos, and brother, you don't believe that. That's your heart saying that. I mean, that's your heart saying that. You don't believe that. If he fight Loma again, Roma looking at the ring lights. He would have. Look, the ref saved your man the first time, because he would have stopped your man in the 12th if the ref didn't give him that extra break. Let's be honest. Your man came out in that 12th round trying to make a statement and got his bell wrong. You seen it.
Okay, I'm back, guys. I apologize for that. What's the topic of discussion?
We talking about Lomachenko and Teofimo, and then Teofimo, who we gonna fight at 140. But right now we really talking about Loma and Teofimo. Listen, man, Loma can't beat that man. Period. And if he fights Shakur, he getting washed. Period.
Well, you said about Loma can't beat Teofimo?
No, sir. He cannot.
Well, I mean, he lost to Teofimo. So I mean, that's the answer to that. They fought and he lost.
That's my boxing knowledge. Just like I said, he would stop the last dude you thought he would lose. I didn't say nothing about no Richard Comey. You tripping now. And you know I didn't pick no Richard Comey. And he didn't stop Richard Comey. That fight went the distance. Richard Comey. I ain't nobody picking no Richard Comey. You serious?
Yeah, nobody picked Richard Comey to beat Loma. I mean, they like, okay.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. He talking about Nagataki. You right. But you know your man famous for fighting people on year layoffs. Mm-hmm.
Well, are they talking about fighting again or something? Is that the reason why we're talking about Lomo and Tio?
Well, we was talking about I don't know how we got there. It's too much to even try to get back to how we got to that point. But
we right here.
But like I said, to me, who Loma gonna fight next anyway? If Shakur fights Valdez, who Loma gonna fight? Burchak?
He might go. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, Loma probably. Okay, if Shakur and Lopez fight, that's a good question of who he would fight. He might fight Burchak. But then
Ain't how
Burchell moved up, didn't he?
That would put him at 135.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe maybe he'll fight Ryan Garcia. I don't know.
Yeah, right. That I would love that though. That would be beautiful. But I doubt he's not fighting no Ryan Garcia. I would love that though. I would love that fight. I would like to see that fight. That would be a fight. I don't know why that fight would be something that I would find a chicken for that fight. I would want to see how that play out. I got him beating Ryan Garcia. I just want to see how it play out though. I want to see how that play out though. I really do. I got him beating Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? But I want to see that. I want to see how that play out. You know what I mean? If Ryan Garcia land a good shot on your man, Charlie, bring his belt.
Well, let's think about it. There's nobody at 135 to fight other than really Ryan Garcia. Because everybody else, either he's beaten or they wouldn't beat on.
Fight Pitbull. Fight Pitbull. Fight Pitbull Cruz. Fight Pitbull Cruz.
Well, see, the only problem with that is PBC, TMT don't really work well with everybody else. That'd be the only problem with it. But I think Lomo beats Pitbull pretty easy. I mean, Pitbull has heart. Pitbull has heart, but he doesn't change up his style.
I want to see
his style is come forward. And with Lomo, I think Lomo would have fun with that.
You got to show me. You got to show me. I got to see it. But like I said, these are all fights worth watching. I'm not saying who will win. These just fights that will be good. To put in the ring is a good product. It's a good fight. You know, I don't see I don't see why that wouldn't be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So I like that fight. I like that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. You know, I know at 140 I'd like to see Regis and Tio fight, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Forgot about Regis.
I mean, other than Regis, nobody else at 140 that would really matter for Teofimo to fight if he's trying to get Josh Taylor. Because he needs a name. He doesn't need somebody that we know he's going to beat. He needs somebody that beating him means something.
Okay, well, I don't know about that, but I know there's a couple guys up there that can give him some real good bump, and probably it might beat him.
Who do you think? Who's at 140 you think could do that?
That could beat him?
I mean, I think a lot of people could beat Teofimo, but
okay.
I mean, who's at 140 you think could beat him? Because I might not be thinking about him.
I think Montana Love will give him a real good fight, probably beat him. I think Gary Antoine Russell beats him. Who else up there? Ain't Vargas Jr. up there too? I think Vargas Jr. up there too. It's a lot of work at 140. You know what I mean? But even though I know he's going to try to leapfrog his way to Josh Taylor, you know what I mean? But right now, I think that would be a disservice because I think Josh Taylor will punish Teofimo right now.
Well, yeah, dude, of course. I mean, let's be kind of honest. Teo did a decent, good job against Lomachenko, but other than that, there's nothing to say he put to fear in anybody's hearts at 140, and there's nothing against him because he did beat Loma, but nobody's sitting there saying, "Man, I got to dodge Teofimo because he's just too much."
And Ramirez still up there. It's not like Ramirez. Everybody, it's not like we wiping them off. Ramirez still up there too.
Oh man, Ramirez would kill him, dude. I ain't trying to get the dude killed. We trying to get the boy murdered.
Like I say, it's a live rack up there. It's a live rack up there. You know what I mean? You know.
No, I agree with you. I mean, 140 had some people in there. I said, as long as they fight, I don't care who wins. Just fight.
Right. I think it's a great fight. I think there's a lot of great fights to be made up there, and I'm for it. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, basement. But back, hold on.
I'm right here.
Okay, so real quick. So why did you think dude schooled Bill Haney though?
I didn't say that all like that. I said I wanted you to watch it.
I did, but I mean,
okay, that's all I
here's my
wanted you
thing.
to do.
All right, let
That's
me
all I
do.
wanted you to do was just watch it.
And I last
You guys talking
few
about the
minutes.
Rick Glacier thing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
I didn't see where he schooled Bill
something.
Haney. I didn't see where he schooled Bill Haney. I didn't see it. Uh-oh. The device is not connected. Come on, man. Get your device connected.
Cool.
Somebody trying to come in. Get your device connected.
I'll say this. I don't know if I say he schooled Haney, but I don't think Haney was expecting the response that Glazier gave him. Because I told Glazier before, a lot of people don't like you, but I can't say you don't know boxing. And he
But
laughed at that. But I said, dude, people hate you, but you're not stupid.
he's
I
not
think
stupid. But I just know he's biased and he has an agenda. That's why I don't rock with him. That's me. That's me all day. But like I said, when Bill Haney said what he said, Bill Haney was like, yo, what are you talking about? You talking about stuff that you somebody that know the sport and you know the ins and outs, but the stuff you saying, you don't even know the specifics. So how you gonna say something to me when you don't know the specifics? He's right. It's right. You know what
oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
he wasn't lying about that. I mean, he was not lying about that. As I said, I think it's more that people weren't expecting, or he wasn't expecting Glazier to respond the way he did. 'Cause I wasn't expecting Glazier to respond the way he did, but he did. I was like, okay.
Be specific. What you mean?
I thought when Glazier said that, look, make the fight, I'm rooting for you, and you kind of realize, we listen to it, he kind of said the same things over and over. I think it was one of those things where I think Bill was trying to get him to respond and give an answer, and Glazier reflected and just said, hey, I'm rooting for the kid. You guys make the fight. There you go. Oh, I'm rooting for the kid. You guys make the fight. There you go. And then what kind of happened with it is it became this, not only one-sided argument, but it became this thing where you start to wonder, okay, what is it that we're missing? Because Glazier is not going forward. He's kind of stopping on make the fight. I'm rooting for the kid. I'm a fan of the kid, which I think people were expecting him to be more combative, and he wasn't. So I'm not gonna say he schooled him, but I think he caught him
Definitely didn't.
unprepared. I think he did. I think he was expecting Glazier to interact more, and Glazier just kind of, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
All right. I mean, because I mean, Haney had a valid argument for why he came in there. He like, yo, you talking about stuff you don't know what you're talking about. But real quick, what's up, Charlie? What you got going on?
What's going on with you? Nothing much, man. Just getting
Man,
on.
speak your
What's
piece.
going on?
You ain't here for
I
me.
ain't like
Speak
the
your piece.
I ain't like the nonsense you was talking, man. Like
What nonsense?
Lomachenko, some type of bum or something.
Did I say he was a bomb? Did I say he was a bomb?
You ain't pick you ain't pick Nakatani to beat him. You ain't say
I
Bob
just said that.
was sending
I
them away.
just
That
said that.
yeah,
I just said that. I
yeah,
gave you that.
yeah. That's exactly what you did. And then once he mashed him off, what you say? Oh, that wasn't the same Nakatani. Oh, he took the
Right.
bread. Just like you said, Rigondeaux took the bread. Every time he mashed somebody off, they take the bread. Every time he
But
mashed somebody off, they take the bread. Hey, I'm
let me ask you
telling you,
something.
if his shoulder wasn't back up, if his shoulder wasn't messed up, that's why he wasn't throwing no punches in the first half of the fight against Teofimo. He would have stopped him that
How
time.
many
Why
times
you
your
think
shoulder
he ain't
got get
trying? He wasn't
repaired?
trying to fight him.
How many times your shoulder got get repaired?
Tio know
How many times your shoulder got get repaired? I'm sick of
Tio
the
know
shoulder. I'm sick of the shoulder.
yeah, one time I can send
Hold on.
I can send you videos.
Wait a minute.
Fight. Well, when his trainer say, don't throw your right hand yet, because it might not last through the fight. You know what I'm saying?
How
Wait
many
later
times
to
you
the
gonna
fight,
use this
and
shoulder
then you
excuse?
start.
How many times you gonna use this
I'm
shoulder
telling you, this
excuse?
is facts.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop. Whoa.
This is facts.
Okay, stop for a minute. This the same shoulder excuse, right? Because you said you hurt your shoulder in the Linares fight, right? That's the reason. You use the shoulder to duck Mikey Garcia. Ain't nobody forgot. Now you saying your shoulder's the same reason you lost to Teofimo? What do you need to buy a shoulder? How many times this shoulder gonna be used as an excuse?
No. He got it replaced. He got it fixed after the Teofimo fight. He got it fixed. He
After the
ready now.
Linares fight?
Yeah,
So the first time they fixed it, they didn't
he
fix
got
it
it
right?
fixed. The Teo fight. He got it fixed after the Teo fight.
No. Your man, wait a minute. After the Linares fight, After the Linares fight, I want y'all boxing fans to remember this. After the Linares fight, right? He had 2 belts. Michael Garcia had the other 2 belts, and he said he had to get his shoulder repaired. That's why the Mikey Garcia fight didn't happen. You used that to get out of the Mikey fight. Then you fought T.O. and lost. Now you're saying the shoulder messed up again. Do you need to buy a shoulder? Do you need a new shoulder? Do you need to buy one? What is going on?
No, Mikey moved up to fight Lipinets. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Mikey said that fight said. What are you talking about?
Sir, don't do that.
First of all,
better than that.
What? Yeah, Mikey moved up to fight Lipinets. What is you talking about?
And then he came back
and he said he didn't want to do. And he said he don't think the fight can happen because Bob Arm is his promoter. Right or wrong?
No. Listen. After he fought Lipinets, he came back down to 135. Stop. After he fought Lipinets, he came back down to 135 and he fought Bunny. And after he fought Bunny, your man said his shoulder needed to be repaired. Don't get it twisted.
Nah. He like he said, he don't think the fight can happen because of Bob Earl. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Nah. Okay. And like I told my man, he knew what he was doing. He moved up on purpose. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, Mikey knew what he was doing. He moved. He wanted to get away from that man.
Man, your man would look, man. Listen, your man would have got punished. Your man would have got punished. Mikey did your man a favor. Your man would have got punished. Your man would have got punished.
You see what Sandor Martin did to Mikey? You think my man couldn't do that? Sandor Martin just did to Mikey.
What weight class was that at?
You think my man?
What weight class was that at? What weight class was that at?
It was. And Sandor Martin came up to 47, and now he backed down. What are you talking about?
So what weight class was they at?
They was at 47.
Okay, they was at 47. Okay.
Yeah, listen, but Sandor Martin moved back. He moved back down after the fight.
That's a Mikey that hadn't been in the ring in like 8 months. Seriously.
Man, that's Mikey done now to me. He done.
He could be done.
I told you a year ago.
I know if he'd fought your man at 135. Listen, if he'd fought your man at 135 after he beat Bunny, he'd have bust your man up. You know it. I know it. And everybody around him knows.
Because you pick, I ain't gonna lie, you pick like 7 people to beat Lomachenko, cuz. So I don't know if you just don't like him.
So are you telling me? Hey, Basement Bob, we're talking Brandon. Do you think Teofimo is better than Mikey Garcia when he was at 135 at any point in time?
At 135, at lightweight, do I think Teofimo was a better boxer than Mikey Garcia?
Better anything than Mikey Garcia.
He was a harder puncher, but that's about it.
I don't think he's a harder puncher.
I can't say he is. I think he was a harder puncher, but that's about it. Mikey Garcia at 135 was a really good boxer. Teofimo at 135 to me is a really good puncher. Basement busy.
Y'all, hey, look it. You lucky, bro, because we gotta go. You should have came here early. We gotta go because I gotta get ready for the NFL NBA show.
I don't even think Theo punched.
I was gonna say I gotta hop off myself. I gotta do something here myself. So I will catch up with you guys later. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem,
we'll see what happens
man.
This weekend.
Bet. What'd you say now, Charlie?
I said I don't even think he said he think T.O. punches harder. I don't think T.O. does nothing better than Mike.
Well, that's even worse. That's
just me.
You said T.O. don't do nothing better than Mikey, but T.O. beat your man and Mikey couldn't. That makes sense.
You can't listen. Like you said out your own mouth. When he ain't want to get that man a rematch, you know why. Come on, man. Like you said out your own mouth. You know why he didn't want to get that man a rematch.
He didn't want to give him a rematch?
Yeah. So he didn't want to give him a rematch. What are you talking about? You know that. Even you said yourself, oh, that's wrong, man. He got to get that man. Did you or did you not say that?
Right.
Did you
Right.
or did you not say, "Oh, that's wrong, man. He gotta get that
I
man."
did.
He know.
I
He
said
knew
that.
what he was doing. Yeah, it's a reason. Think. It's a
I don't
reason
know
why he
what
ain't
it
go
is.
that direction. Think about.
Hey man, you
Think
sound
about. It.
crazy,
He
man.
do.
You got
He
you.
do.
I don't know why
He
you
do.
getting worked up. Hey, look, your man on bar time. Your man on bar time. Your
Hey,
man
no, no,
on
no.
bar.
My man done now. He can't. Hey, no, my man done now. He can't get nobody to sign the papers. He can't get nobody in the ring. He done.
For what? Because he did what? Because he beat Richard Coleman? Because he beat Richard Coleman?
No, he's done. No. Rich Coleman, that don't count. He can't get none of the elite fighters in the ring. He's done. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because he beat.
He's done.
What are they running from him for?
No, because he's a high risk, low reward. That's why.
I
You know
tell
what
you
I'm saying?
what.
They
I
look
tell
at
you
him
what.
like that. They're
Look,
like,
look,
oh,
look.
I'm about.
Hey,
He don't got. Listen, he don't got no title. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would I fight him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get nothing out of fighting
I
him
thought
but an L.
Shakur said he was
You know?
with it. Shakur said he was with it.
Bob ain't putting Shakur in with Loman. Them both his fighters. He ain't putting them in there. He ain't putting
Said
them
Mikey
in there.
Dunn and
Hell.
Adal Teofimo wins the title at 140 unless Josh leaves. I agree. I agree with that. But yo, we got to get out of here, y'all, because I got to get ready for the NFL NBA talks at 4:30. So for those y'all that's tapping in, we will be back at 4:30 to talk the NFL, NBA, and the NFL talk. And I got to let these guys talk raggedy about my Cowboys. And, I done heard all I need to hear. But I ain't even going to get into it. I ain't going to get into it. I just get... I don't mind the other teams that hate on us talking, they talk. But certain things they say is like, you can't say that. But I'm going to wait for 4:30 to get into that. You got any parting words, y'all? No?
What you say, girl?
I said, I got to get ready to shut down to go to the next show.
That's about. I'll be able to go ahead.
Bet. I got you, bro. All right, y'all. Till the next time, in between time, every Monday, 3 p.m. boxing talks, and we'll get back at y'all. Hold on. Gary gonna put on a display of great boxing this weekend. Absolutely. We're gonna try to get in the house for that. I gotta make some moves, but we're gonna try to be in the building. You know what I mean, for the support. If not, I definitely gonna be locked in, but try to get in the building, get some insight, do some things while we out there. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all be blessed. We catch y'all next Monday at 3 p.m.